Okay, once the nozzle's loose, you should be able to just pull it down along with the Teflon tubing that's inside of it. So there's the print nozzle. And what you can do at this point is take the ceramic heater off here, and you would wrap tinfoil around the metal part on the nozzle and then just slide the heater back on and make sure it's a nice snug fit. I've already done that to this one, so it's on there pretty good, so I'm not going to mess with it, but that's how you take your nozzle out. Now I'm going to continue with the feed gear motor. Once that's out, this whole assembly just slides out from the front, but on the side here you have the accelerometer board, so you can disconnect that. And some of these come out, some of them are glued in, I guess. Mine's in there pretty tight, so I'm just going to leave it. So you just slide this whole assembly out, and be careful not to break anything. But the whole assembly should pop right out the front. Like that. And there is your feed gear motor, and you can see mine has slipped back. You can just push this back in. Or if you want to repair the bearing inside, you can unscrew the cap in the front here. And then this is the feed gear. If it's loose and wobbling around, you might have a bad bearing inside. If you pull the motor out the back, you can actually see the shaft here and the bearing in the back. There's the bearing. And it just goes right on there like that. There's the bearing inside the housing. And mine was loose. I put some heat shrink tubing around it and pressed it back in, so the bearing's in there pretty snug. And the bearing also goes around this piece here to guide the feed ring or shaft, whatever. So those are two problems you can fix right there: the motor sliding in and out of the housing, and the bearing being loose in the housing. And once you repair both of those, you shouldn't have any trouble with your filament extruding anymore. So I'm going to push that up there nice and tight, and what I'm thinking of doing is just drilling little holes in the housing here and putting some set screws in, or you can glue it in like they recommend, put a little crazy glue around it, or even put something inside here that would push up against the motor to hold it in place. You know, maybe put a piece of double-sided tape or something on the back here, something to hold the motor in place when you put it back in. And to assemble it, you just follow it in the reverse order. Just put everything back in, connect your wires, and you're good to go.